with your Storm Team weather, here's Chief Meteorologist Chris Ramirez. Sponsored by Jim Bass Cars and Trucks.
Welcome back. So if you're not a fan of the cold, tomorrow, it might be a beautiful day for you tomorrow.
Yeah, beautiful day. A little bit warmer than today. Still getting down into the 60s. Those nights remaining cold as we head into those several nights there. But looking at our almanac, today we got up to 53 degrees. Our average temperature around this time of year is supposed to be around 62. So we're still sitting below average. Our low last night was around 22. Average low usually ranges from around 35 degrees. But that record was set in 1989 when we got down to 12 degrees for us here in San Angelo. Not as cold as that, but we did deal with some cold weather for the past couple of days. Looking at those weather headlines for the next several days, we can expect to see a very pleasant weekend. Temperatures warming up to the 60s, eventually into the 70s going into Sunday and Monday there, but those nights remaining cold in the 30s. We're going to be back into the 50s for next Monday because we are going to be dealing with our next cold front, but also we are dealing with rain chances for the middle of next week, usually coming into the picture on Tuesday and Wednesday there, and it's potentially lasting till Thursday. But looking at those temperatures for the past 24 hours, we got down to the 20s this morning, a little bit warmer today, 52 degrees, so definitely are on that warming trend for us here all across the Concho Valley there. Right now here outside of San Angelo, you're still sitting at 38 degrees, winds out of the south-southwest at 9 miles an hour. As we look at that high temperature trend for the next 5 days, we're going to continue to see those highs topping out in the upper 60s, 68 for our high on Saturday, eventually 74 degrees for Sunday. Our next cold front bringing us down back into the 50s on Monday and Tuesday, and then eventually warming back up into the 60s with that rain chance on the way for the middle of next week. Across the state of Texas, still in the 40s in the Texas Panhandle, 42 in San Antonio. As we go into our 24-hour temperature change, definitely warmer for us here today. Looking at those wind speeds, those winds have died down a little bit. Those winds are making it a little bit more colder. Those feels like temps a little bit colder than today, but around out of the south at 9 miles an hour there. Across the nation, we're seeing relatively quiet conditions for us here in the south central U.S. That weather system that brought us all that snow has definitely moved off towards the east, bringing in some snow around Tennessee and Mississippi there. As we currently go into the next several hours here, they're also dealing with some severe weather off in the eastern coast of the United States with severe thunderstorms from Florida all the way up to Washington, D.C. Some storms affecting New York City right now. But as we head into the next several hours for us, just mostly clear skies. We're seeing just a little bit of cloud cover coming in from the north there as we head into those overnight hours. But looking at that cold front expected, we're going to see that warming trend at first for the next couple of days. Highs topping out at 61 for us here tomorrow, eventually into the 70s for this weekend. A very pleasant weekend. That cloud cover is going to come back into the picture for Sunday, but still remaining rather warm. And then Monday, that's where we're going to see that cold front. Colder temperatures on the way. Highs in the 50s as we head into the middle of next week. We are expecting some rain chances as we head into Wednesday and Tuesday and Wednesday there. Increasing for Wednesday. More widespread on Wednesday. That's going to be our bulk of that rain episode as we head into next week. This could last into Thursday. Weather models are disagreeing on the timing of this particular system, but we do know we are going to see some rain chances. But looking at our drought monitor, we could use the rain because we're still dealing with abnormally dry conditions for us here in the Concho Valley. This is what we were looking at last week. The new drought monitor was released today. A little bit of improvements. You're seeing those normal conditions increasing there for us here, but still seeing abnormally dry conditions for us here in San Angelo. So we're seeing some little bit of improvement, but we could still use the rain going into the next several days. Tonight, those temperatures remaining in the low 30s, in the 20s in our northern counties from Robert Lee to Sterling City. Those winds out of the west at 7 miles an hour. As we head into tomorrow, expect those highs to top out in the low 60s. In the northern counties, you probably remain in the 50s, but upper 60s along the I-10 corridor there. But heading into the next several days, expect to see those temperatures once again back into the 60s for Friday and Saturday, and then we'll be back into the 70s as we head into Sunday. That cold front moving through on Monday, topping out at 55 for Monday. 20% chance of isolated showers for Tuesday evening. Wednesday, those rain chances will start increasing, but those temperatures not remaining as cold as what we've been seeing. But as we head into those overnight hours, expect to see those temperatures remaining cold in the 30s and 40s for the next several days.
Well, if you're planning on going out to the fairgrounds tomorrow or the carnival, it's a perfect day to do so.
Perfect day, but also bring your jacket because those nights are going to remain cold.
All right, thanks, Chris. Animal lovers and